Hey Ty, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I believe I've heard you mention that you estimate only about 25 to 30% of your offense has been installed so far. With the All-Star break ahead, are you planning on upping that percentage with the time off?
Yes, we're gonna try to, but we want to make sure we take it slow. There's a lot of things we still need to get better at now with the things we're trying to do, but we definitely got to start incorporating more. And we will after the All Star break. That's what me and our coaches have been discussing the last week or so.
Thanks, Joseph. Go over to Cam.
Hey, good afternoon, Coach.
How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Last time you guys played these guys, Jason Tatum had 34 points. What's your strategy to slow him down this game?
I really can't tell you, Cam, because all the players are walking. All their players are walking by every time we say a word. But we gotta do a good job of giving him different looks. Can't let him get comfortable. I thought last game we let him get too comfortable, and just showing him blitzes, showing him switches, showing him a little zone. Just give him a mix up of different things defensively. And we didn't do a good job of that last game.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cam. We'll go over to Miriam.
Hey, Ty. Hope you're well.
How you doing?
Good. Hey, so we're in March again, and thinking about this time last year when everything shut down, wondering like the where were you then kind of question. I know you guys had played in Golden State the night before, but you remember your feelings and like what the situation was, and your reaction when that all went down?
Yeah, it was a crazy reaction, but I didn't know it was gonna last so long. We just thought maybe a week or two, and we would get back to work. And after I got the call from L, said it could be a lot longer. Didn't know when it was gonna resume. Then I went to Denver and stayed with Chauncey for a couple months, and worked out and stayed at his compound and kind of enjoyed everything. I think it would have been hard just to stay in my apartment in LA, for 3 months, 2.5, 3 months without being able to move around. So. It was strange, but like I said, we got through it. We're here now, and we're just trying to enjoy the game. Enjoy the game we love.
Could you imagine that it would look like this a year later with you wearing a mask and doing a Zoom?
No, ma'am, not at all. But I do kind of like it, so I ain't got to get too close to law, and I could be far back.
Right on, man. Thank you, Ty.
With that, we'll go next to Law.
Happy March to you.
I know you're from Philly, Law. I know your whole background, man. So those, I know. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, we got time. But going into this game tonight, the team's been concerned. You've had your players really speak up lately about the struggle getting to the free throw line. Kawhi is saying like you need guys to be more aggressive, to drive more. Paul has tried his best to save his money, but we all know how he feels about the lack of free throws. This is a Boston team that fouls a lot. And so how do you feel is a way to just get the team to the line more? Is it simply just driving, or is it just talking more to the rest? Like, what's your take on what's got to happen there?
We talked about it all year long, Law. It's about, our best scorers, Lue, PG, and Kawhi are great mid-range shooters. So, we got to find that balance of, when to shoot our mid-range, when to get all the way to the basket, when to kick out for three. And, our guys are getting better and better at it. But like you said, we do need to get to the free throw line and slow the game down. Teams are going on a run. So we got to be able to, take advantage of those situations, especially when we get in the bonus so early in the quarter. We got to take advantage of those situations. So by attacking, putting pressure on the defense, putting pressure on the referees to make calls. But we can't get frustrated. If they don't call it, we got to continue to keep playing and go back at it again, next possession.
Thanks, Law. Reminder, if anybody has any questions, raise your hand. We'll go over to Tomer.
Hey, Ty. It's good to see you.
Yes,
I'm curious. The other day, obviously piggybacking off the Milwaukee game, Kawhi and PG both said that they felt like the team got a little stagnant offensively, like there wasn't much flow to the offense late. But I remember I asked you a couple months ago, you said the philosophy in the clutch was sort of just get the ball to Kawhi and PG and let them, facilitate and make it happen. So I'm curious, what does your ideal crunch time offense look like where it's not just a bunch of guys standing around as just Kawhi and PG, but it's not, the previous 42 minutes? What does your crunch time offense look like?
No, I mean, it looks the same way it looks the first 48. I mean, the first, 42, like you said. But we just got to do a better job of just taking advantage of what the defense is doing late in games. And, like I said, I gotta be better at putting those guys in position to get to their spots and then get the spacing right so those guys can make plays for themselves or for one another. And when you have great players, they want to close the games out. That's what they're there for. But with that being said, we still just got to, make the right play, and I got to get those guys in the right spots to make those plays.
Can you pinpoint why exactly it gets so stagnant like that down the stretch when you guys play so well, moving the ball the previous 42?
Yeah, I think people call it stagnant because y'all see a different basketball game now because of everything so spread and everything's threes. But Kawhi Leonard's a post player. So when you post Kawhi a lot, you can say it's stagnant, but I would just say post to get the ball to him in his spot, and Phil Jackson, the first rule of thumb is penetration is posting the basketball. So nowadays it's kind of different because when you post a basketball, it's called stagnant, but I'm saying just getting our best player in his best spot and then kind of go from there. So we just got to take advantage of just, get him the ball there, but also having the movement, but also being to make the right play out of that position.
Thanks, Ty.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Tomer. We'll go back to Miriam.
I just wanted to ask about the reports that the NBA wants to eliminate the 50-game rule for two-way guys, and especially considering how well Coffee played for you guys a couple weeks ago. Could that matter to you guys down the stretch?
Yeah, it could. I mean, especially the way he's developed, the way he's gotten better, the way he played in that Miami game, and the confidence he has now will be good for us, and it'll be good for those young guys as well.